Ever since Mortal Kombat 11 was announced, many of you guys have been asking for tutorials from that video game and never really got around to it until now. Like I mentioned, all because, Endgame came out and then I had a couple of setbacks on this channel, but now we're here and we're here to draw Mortal Kombat characters. What is going on, Draw 2 crew? Ramny here with a brand new drawing tutorial for you guys, and today we are going to be drawing Scorpion from Mortal Kombat 11. Let's do it. Before you start, be sure to read the description of this video. Down there, you'll find a list of my drawing tools, some tips to succeed in your drawing as you're following this tutorial, how to make tutorial suggestions if you have any, and best of all, a link to a free coloring page that is based on this tutorial. And having said all of that, let's go ahead and draw Scorpion.
Get over here!
Alright, you guys, let's get started with our Scorpion tutorial. There's going to be quite a bit of details in this one, so that's why I'm kind of condensing the tutorial to just up to the shoulders. So let's go ahead and get started. I've got my paper in landscape mode, as you guys can see. And yeah, we're going to start off by drawing a circle, of course, in the kind of to the left of the page first. So I'm going to make sure to leave some space at the top because the hood kind of goes higher up than the top of the head, right? So I'm going to draw my circle about this big. I think that's a decent enough size for the top of Scorpion's head. Okay, and then I'm going to draw the center line going down like this, and then I like to draw sides of the face here. This goes this way. Now Scorpion's mask, by the way, is going to be like huge, and it's going to look kind of oversized compared to his face. So we're going to factor that in a little bit later on. So if the mask looks too big, that's because it is a little too big in the design. Okay, so here you go. There's our face right there. Now, if you guys, like I always say, if you can't do the circle, you gotta practice, right? Okay, awesome. So now I'm gonna find two spots right here. Well, let me rethink this a little bit. Let's draw the mask. The mask is gonna be huge, so it's gonna come out like this. Okay, and then I'm gonna bring it even lower than the face. So it's gonna create this extra layer there and there. Okay, so you guys can see it's a huge portion of the face, and right around here, about this far out from this little corner here, about this far out here, and this one goes about this far out this way. I'm going to fill in that dot there, and then right around here, I'm going to sort of create this triangle. Goes like that. Again, this one sort of goes out to the tip of the mask, so it covers the side of the mask there, it covers the side of the mask over here. So it sort of makes that kind of triangle right there. Okay, I'm going to draw a line going up, and this is going to be the top of the hood here, and then I'm just going to bring it to this tip as well. Okay, so considering that this is the side of the head right here, you kind of want to create this hood going around the side of the head there and here as well. It sort of creates this shape. There you go. Okay, I'm going to erase the bottom of that circle so that we're not confused, and I'm also going to kind of erase that chin part so that we're left with this right here, and I'm going to leave the center line. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw the eye line. The eye line sort of goes from here to the other side like that. Okay, and then kind of where the eye line is, I'm going to draw the mask, sort of making this right there. And I'm not going to darken that, I'm just going to leave it light for now. Okay, so we're going to draw the eyes right around here and here. Okay, and then the mask is going to cover the forehead. I'm going to draw two lines going across right there. Okay, so there's our Scorpion mask right there. Intentionally oversized, and I feel like I've got to keep saying that because there will be people in the comment section who look at this and be like, oh, the mask is too big for the face. Well, that's how it is. Just look at the reference photo, which is in the description of this video. Let me take that rag out. Okay, from here, bring this kind of just below the mask line here, the chin, just like that, and then right here do the same thing. Notice it sort of creates like this sharpness to it, so there's like this little tip here and here, And I'm trying my best not to make it too symmetrical. So there you go. Okay. Inside, you don't really get to see that the neck sort of goes down. There is a little bit of that, but it gets covered by the hood. Okay, but right here we do see that the neck kind of, the hood kind of flows down like this. And then same thing right here. And then this kind of goes down. And this goes down as well. So there's the hood right there. Let me zoom in a little bit so you guys can see what I mean. Okay, so there we go. Now I'm going to kind of draw the center of the chest, and it's going to go down. There's a little bit of neck there, and then the chest kind of goes out, billows out like that. Okay, so we're pretty good with the head. I'm going to erase this part right here so that we're not confused. Just a little bit of clarity there. So as you guys can see, that's what it looks like. There are ridges happening on this side and this side, kind of like that. So we'll fix that later on. Might have to, you know, readjust a few lines, but that's okay. Right, good. So that is that for the face for now. Let's go on to the shoulders. Now the shoulders go down. It's very broad. So they go down like this and like this. So it looks like this guy's wearing a hoodie. Okay. And then about the width of the head, this drops down like this. And again, right here, about the width of the head, goes down like this. So here we go. We've got the shoulders going on here on each side. And I'm probably gonna cut it off like right around here. So I'm gonna leave everything up to those lines there. See if I can zoom in a little bit more. There you go. That's probably good. Okay, so he's got like these two armored plates that go over the shoulder from the back to the front, and then they sort of get cut off right here. So let's do that. Well, let's work our way towards that actually. So first thing I'm going to actually do is I'm going to draw this oval right here. And I'm going to make a ring out of it. So I'm going to draw another oval inside, and then just create a 3-dimension. So you got like this edge right here. So as you guys can see, it makes this sideways ring. Okay. From that sideways ring, I'm going to draw a line going like this. And this is going to be parallel to the shoulder. Okay, just like that. And then from here, same thing, parallel to the shoulder now. There you go. So we got those two guidelines right there. This ring should roughly be around the center of the outfit, and then just beneath that, we're going to create these V shapes, and that's like the Scorpion garb. What do you call it? It's like the ninja outfit that he has. It's like underneath this shoulder padding. Okay, there. All right, so now we've got these lines. These are the lines that we're looking for, and what we're going to do is we're going to create kind of that shape. It sort of creates this hexagonal shape right around here, so like this, and then this side goes over the shoulder pretty high up and goes down like that. Okay, and then right here you got edge goes across like that. And we're going to add some 3 dimensions to this shape right here. But anyway, yeah, just keep working at it and try to get it as best looking as you can. Okay, there you go. Now I'm going to double up on these lines. So here's the edge. I'm going to draw the edge there, edge right there. So now you guys can see I'm drawing the sides. Okay, and then this goes up even higher. Okay, and then you want to make this line meet like that. So you guys can see that I drew the edge of this shoulder padding. Okay, this goes down and then across and then up like this, so it sort of creates this lip. Is that what you call it? A lip? Erase this part. There. So here and here you should have these corners. Bring this way and this way, and follow along that little hexagon shape there, like that. So you guys should have this shape right here, and it's like this thing that goes over his shoulder, like that. Okay, might actually want to widen it a little bit more gonna make it a little bit, I'm gonna bring it up a little bit more over here. And that's not a big deal, it's just a matter of just shifting those lines a little bit. And you guys don't have to if you don't feel like you do. That's just for me. There you go. So we've got that. And like I say, drawing, it's about making mistakes, knowing that you made a mistake and fixing it. And that takes a lot of practice. Okay, good. So we're done on this side. Let's go on this side now. And this one kind of runs along here. And then like this. Okay, it goes across, up this way, over the shoulder, like that. Okay, this goes a little bit higher, goes down. So you notice that this is kind of, here's the shoulder line. This goes above the shoulder, this much above. Okay, this goes up. Okay, erase this line right here. Let's draw the sides now. Here we go, so like that. That. This goes this way. And there you go. This goes this way and this way. That. And like this. So you got this padding right here. There's more intricate details to that, so let's work on that a little bit later. Let's continue working on the rest. Now I'm gonna grab myself a new pencil here because my other one is getting a little bit dull. Clean that up a bit. There you go. Okay, so let's go back over here actually. And what we're going to do is we're going to draw like a strap that goes on each side of this ring here. So one side there, another side going like that. So there's two straps, and from these straps you got this rope thing that goes across like that. Okay, there, and this one goes this way. There you go. Just adjusting this a little bit. I am finding that, see, the length of this is short compared to the length of this, so I might have to adjust this slightly. It's not that big of a deal, it's just a matter of shifting again. Again, like I said, it's all about knowing when you kind of made a mistake and fixing it before it gets worse. So, apologies for all that erasing, but there you go. That's that'll do, actually. Okay, right here we're going to kind of just add some curves for the hood part. Like that. And then here we've got the, what do you call this part right here? It's like this layer of brown leather. Okay, so here let's draw the brown leather layer. So this goes down, create two lines, and it creates this layer right there. And then this goes across. You can go a little bit lower than the shoulder pads. There you go. Goes something like that. Okay, so that's good. That's covered. Just to fix that. There you go. Okay, now I'm going to draw some patterns that go like this on this, like this part right here. So you got this strap going across, but you also have this pattern that goes like that, okay, underneath this strap. So I'll do the same thing here underneath that strap and have this pattern going across like this. Okay. There you go. Okay, let's add more lines to this now. Actually, two lines there and here. Okay, and on the inside, he's got like this, it looks like a gi of some sort. It's like reddish in color, and it sort of makes this Y shape. Okay, one, then two lines here. Okay, so this is the outside. The inside looks like this, two lines, and then another line going like that. So here we go. Got that layer going on right there. adjust it slightly. Yeah, that's good. Okay, and then you've got this black strap that sort of goes down, that like parallel to these lines, there and here. And this has a squarish pattern to it. Looks like that. Okay, there you go. Now let's go to the shoulders. The shoulders. Okay, so this whole thing is like that. What do you call it? It's like the shoulder part of Scorpion's uniform outfit, gi, whatever you call it. And it's about this wide, so it goes from here to here. This goes up, kind of runs along parallel to this, and it goes like that. Okay. And then same thickness as this, 2 lines. Okay, so this is, so you guys will probably see when you look at the reference photo, this right here is the thing that traditionally goes over Scorpion's shoulder. Okay, same thing over here now. Okay, about this wide. 2 lines here, 1 line here going across, and like that. Okay, leaving that exposed because we are going to cover it up with a shoulder pad. Okay, from here, there's like this layer that goes above this layer. So I'm going to draw a line across like that. Same thing over here. Line across like this. And then you got this metallic shoulder padding. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pay close attention to the way it's shaped. This goes down and goes across. Okay, so that's like a metal plate. I'm going to draw the edge at the top there. 2 rivets right here, and then the edge. Okay, this point goes down to the point right there, and then that goes like that. So metallic shoulder pad, more layers of the shoulder pad down here, but I'm not going to draw the rest of it. Okay, this line right here is going to have another line going like this because that's a strap, and then the top is going to be a strap as well. There you go. Double up in that line, and this right here is actually skin. Okay, now right here I'm going to draw that metallic shoulder pad that's going to go like this, like a backwards J, and goes like that. Okay, to the other side, and then you got the shoulder strap. 1, first shoulder strap going like that, and then the second one right here. Okay, here's the edge. Line going down, 2 lines going down. There you go. Kind of complicated, right? But you know what? Since we're here, let's add some patterns to this. There's like this intricate pattern right there, here, and same thing over here. It goes across, and you're making these squares. Okay, and then the way that the pattern looks, it's like this goes down, lines going down, and then lines going across. Lines going down, and over here, lines going across, and you kind of alternate until you get this pattern. Now it's up to you if you want to keep doing that with all of them, or you just want to leave it blank. That will take quite a bit of patience as you go through all of the squares. Okay, and then you keep going over here. Remember, you alternate them so that whatever it's beside is not the same. Okay, and you keep going. So that's kind of what I mean there. Okay, and then now you got some tassels and straps going across the shoulder blades. And I might have to grab myself another one. Okay, straps first, and then that rope thing, tassel. Okay, here's the first strap. I'm going to draw 2 lines because it's going to be the edge, and it goes this way towards the lip of it. Actually, the tassel is going to run along here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create this shape. Kind of looks like a tunnel. Okay, and then this goes this way and down. Okay, and then I'll do the same thing over here now, going across, finding this edge right here. This goes up, this goes across. You want to make that same tunnel shape. And this goes up and then down. Okay, and then find the edge on the other side there. There you go. So now let's draw that rope, and the rope kind of creates a knot right here. So I'm going to erase a little bit of that, and then I'm just going to draw like this roundness. I'm going to draw this rope kind of running along here. It's braided, so I'm going to draw a line going down the center. You guys can see that. And braided just means it looks like braids, and I'm just kind of just doing it like this. That's a very simplified way of doing it. Okay, I'm going to simplify the knot as well. I'm actually just going to draw it like this. Okay, want like a bunch of these circles, crescent moons, and then it gets smaller, and then goes smaller, and then it becomes the braid again, and then becomes these tassels that go down. Okay, so he's got like that rope motif in his costume because I guess his uniform or his power is all about the spear that has the rope or chain. Okay, and then over here, same thing. So let's draw the, what do you call it, that little tunnel looking thing. This goes across, and then this goes this way and then down. Okay, and then let's do that tunnel first. Looks like that. This goes this way and down. There you go. It's kind of complicated and a little bit hard for me to explain to you guys. Okay, this little tunnel thing, and then line going across. Okay, remember to create an edge to that. Okay, this goes this way and down. Okay, rope going through. And right around here, you want to create that big knot. Rope going through. And then the tassels. Okay. And then just draw the braids. There you go. We're pretty much done this part right here. We haven't even done the face yet, so let's go back up to the top and let's work on the face. I'm just going to add a little bit of detail here and here. Not that big of a deal. All right, so there's our shoulder part. If we zoom out, this is what mine is looking like. Now you guys can see how detailed the design of the costume is, especially on these newest Mortal Kombat characters. If you compare them to their old original look, so much detail now. It's crazy. But I mean, that's why we love them. The design is just so cool. All right, so I'm just going to darken this and this. Okay, so there's the hood part right there. Now, kind of got an idea where the eyes are going to go. So first I'm going to draw the ridge right here. The brow, you want to give it that angry look. So start with these two lines here in the center, just above this point. And then curve it upwards, like that, upwards. Okay. There's a little bit of eyebrow going on just above it, kind of touching it as well. There you go. I'm going to thicken that a little bit later on. I don't think Scorpion's too concerned about making his eyebrows, you know, nice and trimmed. Okay, so here you've got the eyes. No pupils whatsoever. Okay, just like that. So rounded at the top. And when you draw this, you want to make sure that you're not drawing the eyes too far apart from each other. Okay, rounded at the top. Two lines along the sides there and then across. Okay, so just going to readjust things a little bit. You want to make sure that they're similar in size, more or less. Okay, and then you want to make sure that the bridge of the nose is centered. Okay, good. And then you want to make this nice loop underneath the eye here and here, kind of like that. Also make some bags under the eyes here because he's like this tormented soul, so it looks like he got some stress lines under the eyes here. That. Okay. Might have to do a little bit of readjusting here just to get the symmetry right. Okay, there you go. Going to bring this down slightly. And just like that. Okay. More wrinkles here. There you go. Okay, so now let's draw the mask, and here's the mask. Imagine the nose is going to kind of go like this, so I'm going to draw like that, like a sharp little thing, like that. Draw it lightly because that's not how it looks, but it sort of does that and then goes down to the center of the chin here, like so. Okay, so right around here, I'm going to draw two ovals, and it sort of symbolizes, or it looks like the nose of a skull. Careful not to make it too wide. And you want to make the center of it, let me fix that, you want to make the center of it like pencil thin. There you go. It's a good size right there. Okay, find the spot right here. This goes out and out. Okay, so as you guys can probably notice, my head is tilted slightly. So you want to keep that in consideration. He's kind of looking up just slightly towards that way. Okay, find a spot right here, and I'm going to draw this like that. This curve here, another curve right here. So you want to kind of keep that. So it sort of does that. So it kind of starts to look like a skull. Okay, stop there and there. And then bring this like this and like that. So it's got a bump here and here. Okay, this sort of goes down, this goes down as well. Notice it's narrower here than here. And it loops around, it sort of makes this bean shape, like that, on both sides. So you notice again, this is bigger, it's wider than this shape right here. There you go. Okay, start here and bring it back out like that. Okay, there. You find the spot right here, make a little U shape. Okay, and then find the spot, actually this little bump right here, a little bit higher. You want to create a curve from here to that point, okay? So find this bump, go a little slightly higher than that, and make this V shape with that rounded point at the bottom. Okay. Now, right around the side of the nose here and here, okay, I'm gonna find about center here and here. So imagine this line kind of goes through, so right around there, and then this line kind of goes through like that to there. Okay, goes like that. Okay, that's good. Now, I'm going to start right here. I'm going to bring this down. It sort of goes a little bit lower than the top there. So, like that. And then it just meets again here in the center. This point goes to that center here and sort of creates like that. Okay, so find the center here, bring it towards this point right here, so it looks like this. Okay, let's go back over here. Okay, where this curves, I want it to go outward like that. Okay, bring this down and then into that curve there. Okay, so right here, this goes out like so. This goes down and then back out like this. Okay, so yeah, kind of complicated, right? Okay, so you should have this corner right here, and you'll kind of want to just bring that up, and that becomes like a bit of a cheekbone. And then here, this goes just up and makes a cheekbone there. Okay, here on the side, I'm going to straighten this a little bit. Make this a little straight. There you go. Okay, I think in terms of, well, you also, from here, you got a little triangle going down, like this center line going upwards. Here you got those two lines there. And then from here, kind of got this line that goes like that. Yeah, there we go. Okay, two triangles here. And then lastly, what we're going to do is the inside here. It sort of goes two straight lines, straight line here, and then it curves from here to there. And one more from here. This goes outward like that. Super complicated design. There you go. I hope you guys got that, because that's even for me is quite a bit of a challenge, and it's a bit of a challenge trying to teach you guys how to do it, because it's just a bunch of lines. I'm like, okay, do this, curve it here, do it here, curve it like that. No basis whatsoever. Okay, so there's the mask, and the inside of the mask is kind of shaded. Okay, and then the outside, now let's just work on the outside here. This video has actually gotten longer than I expected it to. Okay, line right there. From here, I'm going to bring it to this point. Like so. Same thing on the other side. Like that. Okay, 4 lines from here, starting right around where like this hood part starts. This goes out 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and what you do is it just goes out like that, and then sort of create these stair steps like so. Okay, and then same thing right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that goes down. Okay, just clear things up a little bit here, make things a little bit more, a little darker to see, to be able to see it. Okay, there you go. Just keep working on that. And I think we got it. So there you go, you guys. Let's zoom out. I think I like the Mortal Kombat 10 costume a little bit better than this, but just by a small margin. Anyway, you guys, that is Scorpion from Mortal Kombat 11. A little bit more complicated than I expected it to, but I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial, and I will catch you again in my next one. Take care.
And that is all the time that we have for this video. Thank you so much for tuning in all the way to the very end. I hope you guys are very proud of your drawings. If you are, I would love to see them, so please head on over to the Google Plus community and to Instagram and post your artwork there and tag me so that I can see it as well. If you guys are ever curious about the equipment that I use to make my videos or to do my tutorials, I have a link to those in the description below, so be sure to check that out. If you feel like being extra generous, I have links in the description on different ways that you can help support this channel. Your contributions go a long way in ensuring that I can make content like this for free for you guys, so I appreciate your consideration. If you guys did enjoy this tutorial, it would help me a great deal if you, number one, liked this video, commented down below, and most especially if you shared this with your friends in your social media. And of course, speaking of social media, don't forget you guys can find me on Facebook, on Instagram, on Google+, and of course on my website, draw2.com, where you can download a free coloring page of the tutorial that's here on this video. Again, you guys, all of the links to all of those are in the description, so be sure to read it. Finally, thank you once again for watching. I will see you guys next time, and don't forget, stay tuned for more so you can learn to draw too. Take care.